Hey everybody, and welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Last time, we did chapters 7 and 8 of the main story, and made an attempt at chapter 9, but that didn't go so well. Between streams, I got everybody up to... yeah, we're level 37. So we got all new equipment. Everybody has level 30 skills. So, shouldn't have any problem, keyword shouldn't, with completing this mission.
What should I whip up today?
Yeah, we picked chicken last time.
That is a great idea!
Oh, Tatsu spilled yogurt all over himself.
We saw this last time, so we can just skip this.
Now that hit the spot.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, sir. I figured someone...
So I did end up reloading my save, so basically to start right before
Good news first.
the start of this chapter. Just gave me the chance to do some leveling and other things in between. But couldn't really get back to the exact spot because we were like mid-mission where I couldn't really save. So we'll just skip to the cutscenes and get to the fight as quick as we can. And after that, I have looked up the name of the quest we're gonna have to do in order to get flight. Which is about time. So we got our Skell at chapter 6, but then we don't get flight until chapter 9. Because there's just so many quests and things I was trying to do between streams that either absolutely require flight or just a lot easier with flight. Because then I don't have to go through tons of high-level enemies. I can just fly to the spot. So that'll be nice once we have it. Only a few levels off from 40, which will get us our next tier of Skell now as well. Then I can actually feel safe in Cauldros, hopefully.
Ow!
Yeah, still don't actually have that as a warp point. I think once I get the level 40 Skell, I should be able to get that probe. Just because, or at least the level 40 ground gear, because there's a lot of high level stuff around this spot here. Stuff that's up in like mid 40 range. And I am just not equipped to handle that right now. But it won't be long. Get back here and spring what we already know is a trap. There's that probe site that looks like it has nothing around it, but actually does. As soon as you start trying to plant it, things show up. Alright, back to part 1 of this fight. You'll of course accept your challenge.
Excellent. I will grant no quarter.
They've seen us.
I, we, shall guard my prince.
My mind is clear as water.
Alright, okay, good. It did actually teleport the skills over this time. I don't think it did last time for whatever reason.
When my blade falls,
Huh. But apparently they are out of bounds for the fight?
Engaging. Lay out your fire.
Hopefully I can grab them in part 2. Guess I want it to be fair, they're not using their skills yet, so we don't get ours yet. Concentrate fire just to get this done faster.
blade you failed to see.
Also got tons of upgrades for skills and art, so most of them are maxed out.
When my blade falls,
So outside of just grinding a few more levels, we're basically at the best spot that we possibly can be for doing this fight. Probably take down the weaker ones first, but yes, having my healing actually leveled up makes this a lot nicer.
when my blade falls,
I went with Elma and Neil Nail for doing DPS, Lynn for tank, and then I'm taking the healer role, which honestly I like doing because AI just never does the best job in healing and support. It's definitely the case in Xenoblade 1 with Charla. Charla was terrible on the AI.
when my blade falls,
That's because of her cool-off rifle mechanic, which is not in this game, thankfully.
Feel the hornet sting.
There are arts themed for it. It's not the same thing.
Spirits of the past. Telling machine.
Oh, we still have a couple left, including the smaller girl. Let's get rid of you first. You're already almost dead. Overdrive will make this go even faster. The fifth time. I miss both of those prompts.
Hope you're ready.
Feel the hornet sting.
Primer. Assault hammer. Down you go. Target
Do some damage.
Alright, can I have my skull now, please? What are you doing, Elma? Okay, good. I get my skull now. Alright, let's see how much better this phase of the fight goes. Both attempts last stream went
beware. I throw as well as I
got really close.
Not underestimate.
Wow, we were just tearing through that one. As I keep ended up saying in this game, being prepared helps. I'm just not prepared a lot of the time.
Nothing back.
beware. I throw as well as I swing.
Got the edge. Come on. Come on. The universe is full.
Alright, now for the jar.
One blow to end it all. Huh? You like that? Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Oh, is he in his invincible mode yet? Not quite. Try to keep an eye on people's health. I don't want them losing their scales and wasting their insurance. Find you, just have other people get some free shots in. You can overdrive here too.
Hope you're ready for this. Go me. Now close the gap.
It's until about
More
next phase kicks in.
Right, come on. Now that's how to behave. You can do it.
I do remember this being a particularly hard fight, even for its level.
Melee attacks.
Okay, now we're in this phase.
Come on.
Gotta get rid of all these guys.
Going all out. Them away.
Do that before we get to raining meteors again.
Gunfire. Come on. I'll weaken it. I can't move.
You're in my sight.
Good luck dodging this. Hey, hold still.
Not even yet. Have a stun maybe? I won't concentrate again. Much better.
Come on. No balance, huh? Deploying field. Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Seems like this is probably the last fight in this
One blow.
story chapter. Like, it's not super long.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Honestly, a lot of them aren't super long. You're just doing
Come on.
usually one major battle.
Now that's how to behave. You can do it.
You like that? I'll
Come
weaken
on.
it.
We did hear a little tidbit
So
regarding the extra story that was added for this version of the game.
I'll blast a hole right through.
But it's basically just a extra story chapter, like, just added on the end of the story.
Come on.
Not its own kind of separate thing like it was in the other Xenoblade games that had extra stories. And interestingly that it's written apparently more like the numbered Xenoblade games, less like X, which honestly is preferable for me since I like the numbered ones more anyway. Okay, how did you lose your skill, Alma? Talking too much and not paying attention. So yeah, this meteor storm is, I guess, is scripted. It's happened every attempt. But yeah, having everybody in level 30 skills really helped. Just a shame that one of them got blown up.
I thank you for this defeat. Our encounter has been most edifying. North of here lies a shadowy land of rock and fire.
Yes, Caldros.
Jagged black stone, lit only by scars of boiling magma. There you will find the Ganglion stronghold.
It was pretty hard not to see it.
May the tides of war lift your fortunes.
Enough to go. We'll see him again eventually. I look forward to it, because he's a good guy.
Bad guy was not so bad, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, he said they're mercenaries. Maybe we could convince them to fight for us.
Great idea, Lindley. Tatsu love kitties.
I wouldn't call them kitties to their face, small fry. They'd slice you up, brine the wedges, add a nice buttercream sauce, then...
Lindley talking way too many details.
Oh, huh,
Well,
sorry.
maybe they could like it.
Was
You
I
never
saying
know.
that out loud?
Lindley is not funny.
Hey, good news. Lau was just admitted to the maintenance center. Looks like he's gonna make it.
Really? Thank God they got to him in time. Let's hurry back and check in on him.
Right.
And hopefully they arrest him.
Elma? What is it?
Nothing. Sorry. Just a little worried about Lao. Let's get back to New LA.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that Elma's already kind of clued in to the whole situation. But I guess she's gonna wait till she's extra sure before she says anything to anybody. Even though it's probably just gonna let him get away with it.
Grandmaster Luxar.
I thought I told you never to disturb me in this chamber. What is it?
Sir, a message from Gajarg. You'll want to see it, sir.
Counselor Luxar, this is mercenary warlord Gajarg, former prince of the Kingdom of Roth. It is with a heavy heart and deep regret that I must report to you that the Rothian people are unable to carry out your mission to annihilate the human race. We realize this means we will no longer enjoy the benevolence of Ganglion patronage. So be it. The Rothian people will make our way as an independent mercenary force, effective immediately. We look forward to settling our debt with you on some future battlefield. Until then...
Gajarg, you traitor! I should have known those ungrateful rats would bite the hand that feeds them!
He made the right decision though, so we'll hopefully have him on our side soon.
You seem to enjoy that, Prince Jarg.
But what a shame. If only I could see the look on what that overgrown slug calls a face.
My prince, what has gotten into you?
You disapprove?
On the contrary, everyone loves a scoundrel.
Is that so? Then we're in luck. From this day forth, we are lawless vagabonds, subject to no one. What say you to that, you Rothian scoundrels?
Well, they look like they agree with it, so that's good. Alrighty. So what's next? We gotta go report in, I assume? Looks like it. Thanks for checking in on Lao. Don't know if I've even been in here. Actually, maybe when I got my arm chopped off earlier in the story.
Morning, Sleeping Beauty.
Doug? Is this the Lifehold?
Nope.
New LA, buddy. Sorry, no real body just yet. They saved your min before it shut down. Too bad, huh? Better luck next time you die.
I see. Doug, it's all my fault.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Save it. Just rest. Elma?
Doug, you beat us here.
So, how's he doing?
He'll be up and around in no time. Why don't you go take a look for yourself? Say hi.
Thanks.
I'm gonna tell him something, alright.
Doug, we need to talk. Can you spare a minute?
What is with that shadowing on her face?
Of course.
It's about Lao. I have a suspicion. Well, it's more than a suspicion.
Let's hear it.
The Ganglion were struggling to retrieve that alien mech, the Vita. Lao suggested we go after it. He even planned the mission. So we extract it. And the Ganglion know exactly where it is when they come for it, with Lao's team away from guard duty.
Oh, boy.
And this last mission, he gave us coordinates for a lifehold unit he found. Turned out to be a Ganglion ambush. It's too much to be a coincidence, Doug.
Well, what do you think, Rook? You think he's a spy?
Yeah, I think there's plenty of evidence, especially considering he's been slipping away quite a bit and abandoning his team. And he's shown he definitely has a few grudges, so I don't think we can take the risk to say no.
Even if you're right, he saved our bacon plenty of times. We should at least give him a chance to explain himself. We owe him that much.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh yeah, we'll certainly interrogate him, I'm sure. But he does have to answer for what he's done. Yes, we want to go do that. Absolutely. Quickly, out of curiosity, I do want to see what the requirements for Chapter 10 are. Level 38, 15% of Civilum, Manhunt mission, and Prospective Partners mission. So it's also a required level 1, which means we could do it right away, though it's recommending 38. And considering how the last one went, I definitely want to be at least 40 so I can get the level 40 skills. So, don't think that's happening this stream. But either way, our first priority is that flight module that Vandam told us to go get.
Hey.
Okay, went soaring there. Yes, we want this quest. Just mark it as our tracked one. And that will lead us to where? Where else but the skull hangers? Makes sense. You see the red tag there, but I'm just gonna ignore that. That's something I actually triggered off stream. I wasn't expecting it, but that is... I can bring up that quest quickly. The Rise of the Blood Lobster. Recommended level 60. There are 99 bombs hidden around New LA that we need, hidden in stuffed lobsters that we need to retrieve. But many of those aren't available until we have flight, so there's really no point. I don't know why it's marked level 60. I don't think there's any fighting. It's just finding them. Maximum party size 1. Okay. I guess we're booting everybody out.
So you made it. Why am I not surprised?
Well, you
Who
did
else
ask
would
me to
have
come.
the stones to turn up for an experimental Skell test flight? Stones in your head, I mean. You and Doug are the only ones crazy enough to even try.
That's a horrible way to put it, Commander.
I mean, who wouldn't want flight?
Sure, previous tests often involved engine explosions and lots of fire. And there was that one that went berserk and crashed itself into the sea. But that's all a perfectly natural part of the R&D process. Right?
I guess?
Oh, she got you wrapped around her itty-bitty finger, don't she? Doug, too. For all his grousing, that boy just keeps coming back for more.
Again, who wouldn't want to fly?
Must be addicted to the rush, I suppose.
Commander, risking life and limb in the name of science is a noble cause and its own reward.
Yeah.
True, true.
Anyway, enough chit-chat. Lynn, why don't you walk him through it?
Right. I've been mulling over why all my flight pack designs keep blowing up. I think I finally found the cause. Conventional skells just don't have the energy to provide enough lift. So I've taken a step back and redesigned a skell from scratch. The result is an integrated flight-capable skell system, or IFCSS for short.
Because we need long
the stupid
acronyms.
acronym. I financed this, and I say we're calling it a Skell Flight Module.
Much better name.
Did I mention I also got the arms manufacturers on board to help out?
Really? You're the best, Commander.
So am I gonna need to buy a full new
Yeah,
Skell?
well, that ain't the hard part. We can't have any more failures, you hear me?
This time it's a sure thing, my friend. The two of us are taking part in development to make certain of that.
Isobe! Jajani!
Well, if the bigwigs at Sakuraba and CNC aren't worried, I guess I shouldn't be either.
Yes, although we do have a slight concern regarding a lack of materials, don't we?
How much concern we talking here?
Well, our final check turned up one significant problem.
As it stands now, our chances of success are maybe 10%, you know.
That ain't good. What if we fix this little problem?
99.9999999% success. Right, Jajani?
Yes! Near perfect odds, aren't they?
Then the answer's clear. Sorry to surprise you with this, but can you go salvage the materials?
It can never be easy, can it? But sure.
Awesome! I know you'll find them in no time.
Alright then. Bring the materials back here once you round them all up. Lynn, you use this time for another final systems check. This is our last shot at it.
What if
Understood,
I have them
sir.
already?
I'm
That'd be
on it.
nice.
I promise to get this big bucket of love into the Mirren skies before long.
Yes, we'll definitely track it, and let's see what we need. Why can't I have party members, though? Hopefully I can, if I do need to run out to get stuff, I can add party members back. upgraded coil. Nope, I do have to do this all on my own. That's not ideal. But I guess so be it. Hopefully one level 30 scale is enough for it. Just not use my skull for now, just on the off chance that I don't blow it up. But we'll see what we have to fight. Where are you going? Well, they clearly don't want to be attacked. And I don't blame them. I'll just try ground combat first and see how that goes, and if I really have to grab my skull, I'll do that. Yeah, judging by how little damage that thing's taking, I'm definitely gonna need my skill. I don't expect it, but unfortunate. I'll just run back and grab that. I'll probably lay down a save just on the off chance I get blown up. Sure, it's cheap to reload, but I don't care.
I should be doing better. Kill me!
Like, nobody else is gonna heal you, especially when I'm the only one in the party. Party of one. Okay, did manage to get away at least. Yeah, back we go. Just try not to run into anything, because I think that does actually aggro some enemies. Wrong button. Alright, take 2 of this. That's better. Let's just hope the drop rate for these things aren't that bad. I was having trouble with a few items between streams that were marked as common items, but I could not get them to drop for the life of me. And they weren't specific body part ones either, they were just body drops. It was just very bad luck, or else their drop rates are not common like the game says they are. Or they have a different idea of what common is. See, there's no point in holding it, because it's just me. All it's doing is stalling. There we go, we got that one. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Guess I couldn't make it too difficult if it's only allowed to be just us. Seeing that lobster there is gonna bug me, but I'm trying not to get them. But I'm sure eventually I'm just gonna look up a video on where they all are, because 99's a lot of them. That doesn't sound good. Doesn't look good either. Don't think it's supposed to be smoking.
The hell did you do, Lynn?
I don't know. Just give me a second. Oh! I had the amp furnace circuit in backwards.
How do you manage to do that?
I am so sorry. I can't believe I'd do something that dumb in the final check.
Oh, you're back.
Yes,
I
I'm
take
back.
it you managed to gather the materials?
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, the test flight's gonna need to be postponed. Maybe canceled entirely.
No, I want my wings, though.
Sorry for the bad news after all your hard work.
No, wait! I'll handle the repairs and resolve the final issues myself. Commander, please. I need this to work. I need to make it happen. It's the last homework assignment I'll ever have. Please, sir, let me complete it.
I understand where you're coming from, Lynn. But it's not my call. That last slip-up has the Sakuraba guys spooked. The higher-ups aren't gonna be happy unless this thing can be mass-produced.
But all my work...
I'm sure it'll be fine.
The apple really doesn't fall far from the tree. Don't worry about it, Vandam. I'll convince my people. I may just be a humble engineer, but I've given my life to Sakuraba. Let an old man cash in some of his favors.
Thank you, Isobe.
Well, that's one problem down. But this death trap still needs a pilot.
That'll be me.
After that little display before, I doubt anyone will be nuts enough to volunteer.
Nah, I'm crazy enough.
You'd have to be real crazy.
Extremely.
Thank you so much. I swear I'll make this thing work.
You better. My
Now
life's
that
on the
that's
line
settled,
here.
when can you have this bucket of bolts fixed?
I'll have it ready by tomorrow.
Alright, you've got till morning. Past that, we'll have to call it off for now. The higher-ups will want to take another long look and decide if this is still where they want to spend their money.
Understood. I won't let everyone's hard work go to waste. And I won't let down my brave test pilot either. I swear.
Thank you.
It's done. I did it! I swear it's totally safe and secure this time, Commander. We dreamed of a Skell that can fly through the air, and now it's finally here.
Looks that way to me. And trust me, I looked close. This thing should work. It better work.
My thoughts exactly.
What do you say? Ready to put your life in the hands of this thing?
I mean, you know it's gotta be epic when the title music's playing in-game. But yeah, let's do it.
That's the spirit. Should be a hell of a view from up there.
I bet.
Assuming you get up there.
I will.
It'll fly, jeez. Do you trust me on this or not? Oh, come on! You're gonna go on a perfect test flight and show all these naysayers what's up.
Let's hope.
Alright, let's get this party started. Fly her to the specified point to start. It's a spot we haven't been able to reach before now.
The perfect landing point for our test flight.
I thought so. We'll be monitoring your progress from here. Good luck.
Oh, and whatever you do, don't damage the Skell.
I'll try not to.
I think what you meant to say was come home safe.
That too. I can finally get one of the probe sites that I've not been able to get. That's been bugging me. Alright, so where was that? Yep. think a lot of these probe sites that I have left are all very high up. I gotta remember how these controls behave. For now, up we go. Was it up on the point, or is it on one of the floaty islands? Or the cliff that's above my head that I couldn't see because of the camera. Good music for the scuff light, though. Well, there's definitely high-level enemies, so... I'll just get out, though it looks like they don't aggro, at least. Just 4 more left in this area, and all of them should be accessible now.
I gotta say, it looked pretty fun. How did it feel?
Any problems? Tell me everything down to the tiniest detail. I need it all.
The handling could be a little bit better, but for a first one, it was good.
I felt like I was flying myself, and that's just from watching you down here. You could go anywhere with that skill.
Well, in any case, you make it back to New LA in one piece, and we'll call this a success.
Just make sure to stay focused, okay? I know you'll make it home without a scratch.
I mean, I could technically just fast travel there, but even though in reality, it's like we're not teleporting, it's just saving actually walking it.
Just leave us alone.
No, thank you. Should have not gone for that and just fast traveled. Can't even see where that enemy is.
I can't keep this skill.
Well, that was not expected. I guess don't go for the wreckage this time. At least not till I'm like level 50 something at least. But again, didn't answer my question if I actually have to get a whole new scale for it or not, and rebuy scales for everybody. I mean, I could technically afford it, but that'd still be a lot of credits. I'm getting close to level 42, and it's also going to be all new skills. At which point I'm probably not going to buy flight skills for the rest.
Welcome back. That was one hell of a maiden flight. She passed the test. We'll get rolling on mass production ASAP.
Yes!
We'll just ignore the part where I died, but...
Everything worth it. Sure, I put poor Doug through hell and wound up wasting some rare materials. But I had to do this. I had to make my dream a reality.
And you did good, Lynn.
You know, before they died, my parents began this as an independent research project. But they passed away before they could finish the design. That's how the flight pack got started. A device that can let any Skell fly still feels like science fiction. I can't imagine what possessed them to even attempt such a thing. But I knew I had to finish what they started. I felt like I'd never be a worthy engineer if I didn't. So, I called it my last homework assignment.
Those are some big shoes to fill. You can rest assured that your folks would be proud as hell. You know that, right? You did good, kid.
Very much
You
so.
too. Thanks for all your support.
You're welcome.
Damn straight. Once we get our people trained up on these, those ganglion are history. All right, enough jibber-jabber. It's time to get flying. With eyes in the sky, we'll track down that damn Lifehold core in no time.
I mean, it'll bring us on more even terms, considering that all their skulls can fly. Like, every other race's skulls can fly, just ours can't. So it looks like the life module project's finally off the ground. I owe you one, which is exactly why I took the liberty of modifying your skulls with the new flight pack. The project's been a personal dream of mine, so it's the least I could do. Oh good, we don't need new skulls then. Perfect. Apparently that opens up a lot of other quests. Wow. I guess they all go to places that need flight. But there's a couple of... We have a couple party members that we can get now. So I'm gonna prioritize those affinity missions, and then I guess just fill in the time with whatever else. Right, I had nobody in the party. Right, and you blew up your skull somehow. Still don't know how. Just save quick to be safe, and then we can go get our next party member.
Someone here to visit.
Is this about a new mission?
Yeah.
What's wrong, Commander? You don't sound like your usual self.
If Mustache Friend have troubles, maybe Tatsu can help.
Right. We're alone here, yeah? Just your team?
Yes, just who you see here.
Okay, then. This mission is sensitive stuff. Need to know for your ears only, etc. All right?
Ooh, top secret.
What is it? Did something happen?
I won't beat around the bush. Nagi's gone missing. It's been 6 hours since we lost contact. He was out inspecting the Lifehold remains we found in Primordia.
Wait a sec. He did not go out there alone.
He had a team of Harriers escorting him. Their last transmission was, in combat with the Ganglion, and then, nothing. Which
Well,
I'm
then.
sure you'll agree does not bode well.
It does not.
At the same time, we don't want to jump to any conclusions, especially ones that could start a panic.
As funny as that is, no.
It could, yeah. So much of what we got going on depends on him.
We need to resolve this before anyone finds out he's gone.
Look, I'll do my best to keep this under wraps while you check it out. But we need you to hurry. Find him.
Understood. We'll leave right away.
Will do. Alright, where did they end up? Off at the beach. Yeah, I guess the one out in the water there. Weather's not the best for this, though. So it doesn't look like it's the type of storm that does damage to me, so that's good at least. But it does give me some debuffs.
This is where Secretary Nagi's last transmission came from.
Right. His escort team had arrived, and they were engaged with a ganglion here.
But Tatsu not see anyone.
Elma, I'm picking up a residual heat signal. This battle must have went down recently. The signal just spiked. What the heck is going on?
Let's go find out.
Well, it definitely looks like things are happening over there. But should I be taking my Skell with me is the question. Well, worst case, I'll go back for it. Oh, there's Nagi there. And everyone else is dead.
Is this all you, sir?
It wasn't enough to save them. I lost soldiers. Good ones.
Those Harriers were your escorts, sir. Keeping you alive was their mission. I'm sure they have no regrets.
He never would have let this happen.
With respect, comparing yourself to those who are no longer with us won't get you anywhere, sir.
But Tatsu is glad Secretary is safe. Team Tatsu should hurry and tell Mustache Man.
I suppose you're right. Do me a favor. Head back to the city and file a report on all this.
You're not coming with us, sir?
There's something I need to do first.
Not on your own, you're not.
Sir. It's nice to be reminded we've got a leader worthy of the position.
Yeah, not like Shasan.
I'll hang on to these until you're all revived. Until then, rest well, soldiers.
Oh, that was fast. We got a new art. Always good. And yeah, Nagi's a party member. That's... I did not expect that on my original playthrough. He was the last character. Or that you would expect. He already comes up at level 40. So there we do have one other party member, but I don't know what level that request is. I'll have to check. Huh, so we need 2 missions, Manhunt and New LA. Let's see if I can find those. But we do have the ad starting in a few minutes, which I'll take a short break during that. And then get back to some more of this. Alright, there's one of them. Maybe the other one doesn't show up until I finish that first one. That would make sense. But I don't want to start more cutscenes with the ad coming soon, so what can I do in the meantime? I guess I can go try to fly to a couple of rope spots that while we're waiting. Sounds like a good use of time. Did they remove everybody's skills? Because I don't know what... This definitely isn't my normal skill. I don't see my skill at all. Weird. Oh, I guess because they forced me into that other skill, they removed my normal one? I guess I'll go get that back then. Yeah, we'll register that back to me. Guess that's closer. By a little bit, anyway. Did it not apply that, or what? Still doesn't show. Very confused. Okay, I don't know what happened the first time, unless I canceled it by accident. Third time's the charm. Or we're gonna have ads, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Alrighty, I'm back. I still want to get this probe spot here before we go. I really like the green pins on mine because of my colors. Get this probe site that's been teasing me for most of the game. Let's go start that mission. If we have time left over after we get this other party member, then we can just go find some of those probe spots. So considering it looks like we'll have to do 3 affinity missions for it? Okay, 2 affinity missions. Might take some time. Alright, looks like we're off to Noctilum.
Ah, look who's here. Perfect timing. Turns out I've got a mission that's right up your alley.
In other words, something dangerous?
Hey, Pat.
See? You're perfect for it. Now then, remember the night the ganglion hit us? Your team took on a pair of Xenos. Real bad apples. A big old lug and one nasty little lady.
Doggone and Reese, I think it was.
Okay, no.
There's no forgetting those two.
Yep, that's them. We just got word they've been spotted skulking around Noctilum.
Could they be planning another attack?
That or who knows what. Whatever they're up to, I can tell you, it ain't gonna be good for us.
Muscle Man not worry his mustache hair is gray. Team Tatsu is on the case.
Right. Those two are no pushovers. We fought them once and we beat them once. We're the best choice to take this on. We'll
Very
leave
true.
immediately.
Thanks, Colonel.
I guess Nagi's not really prepared for combat and stuff, is he? So I'll get Neil back. Looks like Lau's permanently out of the party for now. Hopefully it doesn't lock me out of his affinity things. Yeah, that'd be rude of the game to do that. Yeah, I was hoping they were talking about the kitties, as Tatsu put it. But they'll come later. Let me make sure I'm ready for a fight, so I'll take these with me. Was that just a little campfire? Yep.
It's still smoking.
Bad guy's campfire.
The residual heat signatures confirm it. This fire was active until just recently.
It's strange. The campfire doesn't strike me as their style. Good
Look
thinking.
around.
All right, let's give
Hopefully
this
it's not
place
another
the standard
trap.
perimeter sweep.
Elma, wait! Tatsu, hear something!
Someone's coming. Everyone, hide!
Looks like we're too late. Damn it. Those two could be anywhere. Come on. That guy's the size of a mech. There can't be that many places for him to hide. Whatever. We'd better report to the captain.
Soldiers definitely ganglion.
Elma, did you hear that? Guys the size of a mech.
And they're looking for a pair.
But why would Dagon and Reese... I mean, they're ganglion too, right?
Maybe they deserted after bitter defeat courtesy of Tatsu.
Courtesy of who? Still, it does sound like they're after our targets.
Everything we've heard seems to point that way.
Maybe we should shake those two down for intel. See what they know.
What do you think?
Well, we just gotta get to them first.
Alright. We should be able to handle a couple of grunts easily enough. Let's see what we can find out.
Attack at range!
They're on skills, but it should be very simple. Yeah, they didn't stand a chance.
Too easy. Move in on the next one. Moving in.
You're in my sight!
Got an achievement? Nice.
It's no use.
Now then, who are you chasing and why?
We'll never talk, human scum.
I don't think you understand. This isn't a request.
Target sighted. All units rally at point 49.
You hear that?
Let's move.
What should we do about these two?
Knock them out and leave them.
I mean, we probably should be doing more than that, considering they would do the same to us, but... they're just gonna cause more trouble if we leave them alive. But I guess it'll be nice. Right, I gotta forget I'm flying, I don't just jump now. But we're too big to fit in there with these, so I guess we're going in on foot. Yeah, just a little bit too narrow.
Seems we've been found out. What now?
We can just ignore them.
I'm off balance.
See? We can just ignore them. Not quite at the level that they won't aggro yet.
Seems we've been found out. What now?
No need to tangle with you. We got bigger fish to fry.
Ah, more enemies. Ah, more enemies.
Though it doesn't seem like we really had to go through the cave, did we? I don't know where the volleyball is trying to tell me to go, because it's literally the opposite direction of the quest marker. Unless it knows something I don't, which... it's usually not very intelligent when it paths to places. Yeah, it's trying to send me right through the ganglion stronghold. Looks like we're going back into a cave, so... probably still no skill? Though that's got a pretty big entrance. Yeah, teleport back and grab the skill, just in case. Because like they mentioned, the one guy is as big as a mech, so having mechs to help fight would probably be a good idea. These guys are being nice and just ignoring us. Oh, there is a level 50 guy up there, so... yeah, there's a few guys that they're definitely trying to say, don't be flying around with your skill too much. So where was that entrance? On the other side here. Definitely be careful so I'm not shot out of the skies. Here it is. Little more effort than it should have been. But I got turned around.
It's not our pair after all.
Yeah, but who are they?
Humans? What are they doing here? Who cares? Wipe them out.
Well, regardless of someone we have to rescue.
Looks like we have no choice.
What's the saying? The enemy of my enemy is my friend?
Been found out. They're off now. Stagger him. Huh? You like that? Come on.
Not that they look like they're fighter people, though.
Eat it!
That does look pretty. It's interesting too. Got the gentle giant look to them.
I'm sorry if we frightened you. My name is Elma. And you are? Are we correct in assuming that the Ganglion are after you? If so, we might be able to help. We come from a planet called Earth, but now we're fighting the Ganglion here on Mira.
Really?
Pay them no heed, Rock.
But Celica, they just beat up those bad guys.
It matters not. I shall not be fooled again.
Well, either way, it's not safe here.
Yeah, definitely a gentle giant voice there.
Don't flatter us with your hollow kindness.
Listen, I understand that it may be hard for you to trust a random pack of strangers. But we really do want to help if we can. I hope you can believe us.
Come on, Celica. They seem all right, don't they?
Perhaps, but...
Tatsu, pleased to make acquaintance of new friend Celica.
And you are... a Nopon?
Indeed. Friends saved Tatsu from nasty Ganglion.
Just like they saved us.
Yes, so if Tatsu is trusting friends,
What else has your
Celica
voice?
can
It sounds
too.
familiar.
Nopon's honor.
Not just from the original version of this game.
Well... You might say that we're fugitives of a sort. Ones that are running low on hiding places.
Our city, New LA, is home to many races besides humans. both of you would be welcome there. There's no pressure, of course. You can stay or leave as you see fit.
Thank you. That is most kind. My name is Celica.
And I'm Rock. Nice to meet you.
I'm Lynn.
She has a Melia
These
vibe
are the
to her.
coordinates for New LA. Can you get there okay?
I believe the two of us can manage, yes.
Then we'll see you back home. Take care, you two.
Alrighty, back to New LA. Easily getting 2 party members for the price of 1. It's fun that they pull the bait and switch from the people you're expecting that you're going after.
Hello, everyone.
Hey! Over here!
How do you like the city so far?
I mean, you're kind of hard
It's
to miss.
rather overwhelming, to be honest. But Rock seems quite content, so we'd like to stay if that's permissible.
Of course. And whatever you need, just let us know, okay?
Anytime Celica have a problem, Team Tatsu have the solution.
You have our gratitude.
And that's 1 down. Now we're gonna find the other mission that they wanted us to do. It looks like it's right here, so that works. It's easy. Assuming we have the requirements for it, that is, obviously. Ah, level 44. So no. I guess we don't get them as party members quite yet. So I guess that'll be for next stream of this game. So what to do to finish off this stream? We've still got a while left. I guess just pick up some of these basic quests, or standard quests. And then we can grab probe sites and things that I couldn't get before along the way. Sounds like a good plan to me.
Just between us?
Actually, probably affinity missions would be better to do. Those actually have cutscenes and story. That's complete chapter 9, yeah? We just did that, so. I mean, we just got flight, so doing what the scale is probably good, or at least seems fitting.
What went wrong? How did I not see it sooner? It's so depressing.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Thanks. That's sweet. If you don't mind listening. I was testing a scale weapon, right? Totally normal stuff. Then the prototype starts humming, then shaking, then boom! It was a big unit, so the blast was huge. The other scales participating in the test got all jacked up too. And let me say, the researchers were not happy. It's a miracle no one was hurt. This was my first time testing something made by someone other than Tika. Now I'm wondering if she wasn't carrying me as dead weight this whole time. Honestly, I'm bummed.
Yeah, I thought it was your fault. Like, you're just using the weapon.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't the one who made the prototype, and these things happen in tests.
Exactly.
Still, I know I caused trouble for everyone else.
Again, you didn't really do anything wrong. You were just testing it.
This sucks. But sitting here moping won't do anything. I have to tackle this one step at a time. And I could use some help. That's why you spoke to me in the first place, right?
Mm-hmm.
For starters, let's go apologize to Camber. Oh, right. You don't know Camber. He heads up a team of 4 super talented scout pilots. Cool, huh? I always drop by their place and drool over their sweet rides. Seeing all 4 of them side by side is just super wow. I could just sit there staring for hours. Sorry,
Let's just get going.
back to the point. It was my fault Camber's Scow got wrecked and had to be taken in for repairs. It should be in the administrative district now. Let's take a look and talk to Camber.
I should probably swap out party members so I'm not wasting affinity. You have a lot of room. So do you. And so do you. And I'm sure we'll have to do some combat eventually, and so I'll have to go switch out armor and skills, but can handle that when the time comes. Almost ran right into them.
Hey, Alexa. Dropping by to check up on the Skell?
Yep.
Well, thanks. That's nice of you.
It really took a beating this time, huh?
You say that like it wasn't your fault.
Mika, No, you're right. This one's on me. I'm sorry about this, Camber. You too, Mika.
Don't worry about it. Accidents happen during experimental weapons tests.
You're too soft on her, Camber. We're out of work thanks to her. Stuck on the sidelines like a pair of chumps.
What?
It's not permanent. They're just running low on replacement parts. They're pretty scarce to begin with, and none are floating around on the market.
So that's why it's still not fixed.
Yeah, and without Skells, we can't do our job. So thanks for the vacation. Really.
Well, take advantage of it. Yeah, that's
Sure,
not her fault.
But if not for that accident, we wouldn't be short 1 Skell. And our next mission wouldn't demand one either.
What do you mean?
Our next mission has been decided. We're redoing the test you screwed up.
You guys are?
What, you weren't invited? Gee, I can't imagine why not. Anyway, the director of the project briefed us in person.
Oh, I see.
The test will start as soon as the Skell that someone wrecked gets fixed.
Then let me track down the parts. It's the least I can do to help.
Really?
Alexa, that's a really generous offer. But that's not really an outfitter job. They'll get the parts in eventually. Don't beat yourself up over this.
I just want to be useful. That accident was at least partially my fault.
Well, if you're sure, we won't say no.
Great. I'll have them for you lickety-split.
I feel like she's really getting unfairly blamed for everything. So, what is it we actually need? Should probably actually check the mission log. That might make this easier. Oh, of course it's Cauldros. Why wouldn't it be Cauldros? At least it's on the side of Cauldros that I have explored. So this is a place where I'm most worried about taking my Skell around, because everything is high level. And it looks like all of the things are right up in the enemy fortress there. So I am absolutely going to save, and if I get blown up, I will reset.
Oh, great.
He's going to get to my Skell. Oh, is that what's attacking me?
I'll put him down. Give me some cover fire. Cover fire.
I didn't actually get people their equipment, so... Probably not gonna go well. See if I can do it without the Skell, though. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Hurry! I know I'm ready. Are you?
Triple hit. Thanks. Now's your chance.
Stormer's skin!
Thanks. Whoa.
Fine, I'll just get in the Skell. If it'll let me.
Your guard's down. Attack at range.
I think I can manage a little cover fire. So much for keeping everyone safe. Power die.
Right.
Not that everyone else is dead. But I'm not surprised when they have no armor.
I know. Take this.
Eagle Eye.
Let's fix that before I forget again. Just have to steal everybody else's equipment that I had set up. I don't know if I have fashion gear set up for all of these characters yet, but I'll just have to deal with it for now, as that's too much effort to set up. Okay, now everyone should be able to somewhat survive. I don't know if I have any better weapons for people at the moment. Darn, you got a really nice one there. Oh, it's only level 30. It's worse. Oh, that's definitely better. That's level 37. And you can steal on his gun. Alright, now they should all be a little more survivable. Now, can I get to these items without just getting blown up? Yeah, that's level 23 stuff. That's better than expected. Seems like most of these guys don't want to tangle with us anyway, so all the better. Surprising seeing such low-level stuff like this here in Cauldros. But there are lower-level pockets. Oh, looks like I need these guys for something.
I'll pin him down. Give me some
Sure, we're here.
I'll blast a hole right through him.
Decoy round.
Blast it from range.
Offensive stance.
Spiral hole.
I'm gonna fall off the cliff. Slippery.
Triple him and pile on the hits.
Duck this.
Right. Eagle eye. Now get back to shooting.
You're staying right here.
Rising.
We can actually do this and have it matter.
Power die.
The guard's down.
We're not on our own this time.
Rising flame.
Finish
I figured you'd win.
Don't fall off the cliff as soon as I get off this text box, please. I guess it doesn't matter, because I can fly. Ew. Okay. This is a bad spot. Because that flower will absolutely murder me. And it already has multiple times before. You see there's more of them that way, so I'm just gonna ignore the ones that were over there. But that's all 6 of them anyway, so... Still have a lot to do in the game between streams now that I can fly and get a lot of the missing probe sites. I have another basic mission that was like, get 70,000 credits in a single, like, operation or whatever for Frontier Nav. Because you're gonna need some pretty big chains of probes. So getting those missing spots so I can get larger links will definitely help.
Hey, Camber, are these what you need?
Yeah, this should cover the repairs. Thanks so much, Alexa.
No sweat. I still owe you from before. If you want it.
Alexa, Tika wants you. Sounds like she has another test lined up.
Oh, thanks. I'll go check it out. You'll come too, right? Bye, you two. Good luck with your tests.
Okay, Skull's
Yeah.
just trying to step on us in the
We'll do
cutscene.
our best. Drop by and see us again soon, Alexa.
Will do.
And that's all the way back over here. Sounds like the puppies are getting rowdy. They always do in the evenings. They just get that last burst of energy before getting to bed eventually.
Sorry to make you wait.
Well, you're cheerier than I expected. I figured you'd still be moping. That's why I put a rush on the next job.
Aw, that's sweet. But yeah, Camber Skell is ready for repairs. Things are pretty much back to normal.
I hope you're not getting his hopes up.
Huh? About what?
Anyway, back to the task at hand. I have a new prototype for you folks to try out.
More ground gear?
I only work on skill tech for maybe 1 in 5 projects. I know you'd prefer the opposite, but them's the breaks. I'd like you to use the prototype on the indigens I specify. There are 2 sites this time. I need to make sure it can handle different weather and terrain.
Makes sense. We're on it, Tika.
Yeah, I generally don't like those types of missions, because then I gotta change character or change class. No, not that one. Back up here, it looks like. Let me warp to one of them, please. I want to walk all the way there. Oh, looks like it's way up on the ridge there. Just constant saving to be safe. I don't trust Self-Element Cauldros yet. I hope I can go faster.
Let's see what this Goliath has got.
Is it this guy I need to fight?
Attack at range. Follow my lead.
Decoy round. Cover fire.
So you're a biggin, so not having a Skell is really not gonna help here.
Rising flame. Side slash.
Eagle Eye.
Are we having a bro
But it doesn't have the
moment?
marker, so I
Okay,
guess it's
fire
not
away.
them. Just try to get out of this fight and see what it actually wants us to
Cripple
do.
'em. They have to deal with these conditions too.
Maybe just because I didn't equip the weapon? Or have Tika, or
Upper hand.
Alexa, sorry, in our party.
Offensive stance.
But regardless, I need this guy to drop aggro so I can figure out what the problem is.
Yes. Attack at range.
Okay, what do we actually need to do? So we need to use the Spark Jet Rifle. Hey Serby, thanks for the lurk. And thanks for... thank you. I'm actually going to be doing the... It's technically on Wednesday, and I'll be doing the stream for it tomorrow. I do have something fun planned for tomorrow for that, so I'm excited. And how you doing? Aw, thank you. Tired but alright? Yeah, me too. Back to work tomorrow after a 4-day weekend, so I'm not looking forward to that. Right, there's the rifle we need. So is that big guy there actually the one that I need to fight? So that's gonna go really slow with ground gear. If I have to use the rifle... I mean, I guess I could tell everybody else to use their skells and just me not, but... Still, that's not... ideal? Also considering none of them have skells either. I'm gonna have to go fix that if I want any hope of beating this guy. Where do we want to go? We want the barracks. So we'll give the light fast skill to... maybe to Gwyn. And tank skill can go to Bose. And the other one can go to Fog. Alright, now we should be all set. So, back to Sylvalum. Assuming the big guy is actually what they want me to kill. He didn't have the quest icon, but that might have been just because they didn't have the weapon equipped. So I guess we'll see. So everyone get in your skills and let's go back over there. Try to avoid all the other guys on the way. I don't think go after us. We should be able to handle them. Alright, so I'm gonna get out of my skill. Trigger this.
Be careful. Let's listen them first.
Everyone else board your skills.
Furious blast!
Intercept boarding my skill.
My skill.
Assault hammer!
How's this?
Because I'm the one that's gonna be stuck in the ground here, unfortunately.
Triple them and pile on the hips. Time for you to win out. How's this?
Assuming the rifle's bad, all the ones they asked me to test are bad.
Punk. Now's your chance.
Okay, overdrive's good.
Take this. You're not going anywhere. My skill. Powering up. Deploy field. One shot to
But I keep forgetting that there's combos in this. Like I haven't used that system at all. I'm sure it'd probably be beneficial, but that just makes things more complicated.
Furious blast!
Time to wrap this up.
He's only for heals, but nobody really needs it.
Time for you to whip out. You're not going anywhere. How's this? Enemy dead.
Let me out.
You don't have to ask me to.
Overdrive already.
Do this in one shot.
We got a lot of TP.
Come on! I hope you're ready for this.
Unfortunately, isn't going too bad though. Just having 3 scales to help is doing something good.
You're not going anywhere. How's this? Time to buckle down.
So what if you staggered me? Flame grenade!
Hey, did that count? No. Guess I can get this now. Was this not the thing that I was actually supposed to do? What did the mission say again? So something at nighttime, and then something in Caldros. So we're gonna have to change the time. Where's the nearest spot I can do that? Back over there. It'd be really nice if we could do this anywhere, like in Xenoblade 1. I think took a second to spawn in. So it's at nighttime. But because I warped, the big guy's gonna be back. There's a level 35 one there. I feel like I've killed them already, but either way, not our objective now, so we'll leave them be.
You're just nuts to brush off my shoulder.
So this is the same guy. Okay, I see our thing back there, so I guess I'll just do what I did again.
Have to deal with these conditions too. Punk. Time for you to whip out. Time to buckle down. Getting woozy. You're not going anywhere. Time to
I
rouse
think it's
up.
just flying up behind them, but obviously this guy's gonna be in the way.
One shot. Come on. Punk. Be at peace. Time for you to whip out. Time to buckle down. You're not going anywhere. How's this? Up the guards down. Attack at range.
Okay, this is going to be fine, and then
Take this.
could probably do the other one without spells.
Let me out. Let's do this with one shot.
Come on. Be at peace.
This weapon must have really high TP gains. I don't know how I'm getting overdrive again so fast.
Now's your chance. One shot. Time to wrap this up.
So what if you staggered me?
Still not complaining though.
Come on. Take this. See that? Use melee attack.
So I should really pay attention to everybody's health. Especially my own.
How's this?
Absorber skill.
Nailed it. Ready out those guns.
Do this with one shot.
Yeah, I need to check what the TP gain is on this weapon. This is crazy.
Flame grenade.
Time for you to whip. You're not going anywhere.
Furious blast!
Come on!
I got an achievement for that one too. Nice. Yeah, that's a very high TP gain. Oh, you are a big guy. Yeah, everyone else can go on their skulls for this one too.
Attack at range! Follow my lead!
Got it in sight! Got it! Fire range!
I hope you're ready for this!
Intercept boarding my cell!
At least that means their skulls gives me a defense boost too, so maybe just a little more survivable.
One shot to hit. Time for you to whip out. You're not going anywhere.
Loving all the overdrives.
We did it!
Okay, we got 2 more down here. That's perfect.
Ready? Let's move in!
Get back here.
Swift action is rewarded. Strike now!
I wish they would just stay in their skulls, but because I'm not in there, they're not going to stay in there.
Intercepting with my scalp.
Mount my scalp.
Boarding my scalp.
I see a weak point. Blast it from range.
If I can get both of these in battle, that'd be good.
One shot to hit. Use my job. Triple.
Yep, looks like they are both in battle.
Time to wrap this up.
Time to buckle
And
down.
doing a number on me.
So what if you staggered me?
You don't have to
Ow.
ask me.
Come on!
So what if you
Ow.
staggered? Yes! Now melee attack!
Time for you to whip out.
I'll pulverize.
Swimmer's skin! I got a little house.
This. My apologies.
Slice grenade!
What disadvantage not being in the skull?
You're not going
I can
anywhere.
hurt much easier.
Now it's your turn.
Furious blast!
Come on! Ah! Move in and attack.
I know! Take this!
Come on!
Hair!
Yeah.
Alright, and so it was just like a tyrant up there that was left? Which one's mine? Or where is mine? Yeah, I left it all the way up there. It's like losing your car in a parking lot. Actually, I'll just give everyone else a second to get into their skills. Of course, this one's all the way in Cauldros. I'm gonna have to get... really? That's bad timing. Yeah, this brother's just gonna do constant damage to me.
Crap, looks like they saw us. Be careful. Let's weaken them first.
Well, it doesn't seem to do it in the skill, but I will have to get out of my skill in order for this to count.
Triple the enemy. Now's your chance.
Maybe if we can do it fast enough, it won't matter.
You're not going anywhere.
I see a weak point. Blast it from range.
Let's go bringing some class ranks up. Alright, there's our target. No, there's our target.
Let's impair them as a little warm-up.
Well, I'll get out.
Come on!
Everyone else get back in. I just have to be fast before the weather kills me. But with all these overdrives, that should make it quick. Oh, it's going very fast.
I'm powering up. Deploying field. Furious blast. Did it. Triple up and pile on the hits. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take this.
Hopefully we get some good data from this.
Triple the energy. Now's your chance.
I'm just getting all the achievements, because I guess I haven't been fighting a lot of the guys out here. And good, that counted. So we can head back. And hopefully that's the end of this one.
Hey.
Nice data gathering, guys. Can I have the prototype back? Alright, I gotta equip that. Oh yeah, the TP gain on all of these are terrible. Yeah, no wonder. My normal rifle has like 165 and that has 1700? We're gonna get one of those. Even if the damage is low, the TP gain it really makes up for that.
Nice data gathering, guys. Can I have the prototype back?
Yes, you can. Or not.
Nice data gathering, guys. Can I have the prototype back?
Yes, I said you
This
could have it
was
back.
amazing. Not that I'm surprised coming from you.
Alexa, did you notice anything off about the gun?
Off?
Yeah. Looking at the data, it's like there's some bug or contaminant.
Well, I suppose it is getting kind of hot.
Lose it now!
Jeez, that was close.
Are you
Sounds
alright?
like sabotage.
Fine. I guess even you slip up sometimes, huh, Tika?
Yes, but not like that. That was intentional. Sabotage. Alexa, is there anyone who'd want to see you get hurt?
Yeah, I'm betting it's the girl that was getting really mad at her for...
No way, you guys!
Yes, Wei. And if I'm right, they already had it out for you before that failed test.
You really think it's sabotage?
Prototypes can be unstable, but we check for safety, especially before performing field tests. Yet you've just been at the center of 2 potentially fatal accidents in a row.
Fatal? You mean I almost... Holy cheeseballs, that's crazy! But who would be doing it?
I have no clue. That said,
I
may have
can
a way
guess.
of finding out.
Really?
I'll analyze what's left of the prototype. That may tell me what they did to it.
Thanks, Tika. You're the best.
Just give me a minute here. Got it. They planted a micro-explosive in the stock. It had a radio receiver that was detonated remotely.
So, if they'd hit the button while it was on my back...
You'd be little bits on the wall.
Holy crap!
So since they didn't kill you, murder doesn't seem to be the motive. They just want your missions to fail. And by fail, I mean explode.
That's almost worse!
I don't know about that, but it is a clue. To time the detonation like that, they'd have to be watching you.
Oh my gosh. I have a stalker? Seriously?
Yeah, we should look around.
Good plan. If we can find the witness, we may be able to find the mystery creep.
Watch Alexa's back for me, will you? And maybe your own, too.
Yeah, it's gotta be that girl that was complaining to us about wrecking her skull. She probably wants the guy, and the guy probably wants us.
You good?
Or wants Alexa, I mean. I see lots of red tags for the lobster bombs that we're gonna have to collect at some point.
Well, hey, listen.
I'm not a fan of these, just like, find somebody with an information thing somewhere in this giant area.
I told you.
Guess what?
I think at least give me a little bit of
I
a
can
smaller
help.
range. This is like the entire district or more. Oh, that's a different quest. How far does this range go? Yeah, I don't see anybody out over here, though. So, like, what's the point of extending the circle all the way out here?
Guess what?
Yeah, I'll get the rewards later. I don't need to do that right now. So, who am I missing? So I'm back in the hangar, maybe? We're down here. Nope, not around here, it looks like. Yeah, it's gotta be back in the hangar then. Definitely lots of people around.
You good?
So this is like right at the border of it. I do not want to jump down to the water. I don't think our informant's going to be down there. Is that still my objective? Just find people? Yeah, we want eyewitness accounts.
Well,
And the other issue being that the
guess what?
render rate of like people not spawning in unless you get really close could be a problem. I'm gonna miss people that could be our informant.
Hey.
I'm really not seeing anyone. Unless they're hiding them back around a corner somewhere.
Great.
To be rude of the game.
I
told you.
Well, you didn't tell me anything useful if you told me something. Like, it could be between any of these things, too, which is annoying.
Oh, yeah?
Or up there? No, that's out of the bounds.
Whoa!
You good?
Well, I guess I'll just let the ad play out, because it's not like I'm doing anything else.
Oh, yeah?
I can help.
Guess what?
Like, are they up on a building or something? Like, I seem to be
I told you.
not seeing anybody else. Guess I can go back to my skull and try that? It would be rude of them to put it up on a building. But it would be the first time that there was an NPC up on top of some of these places. I wish I could have finished Celica's questline today, but given that was like level 40 something, that'll be a little while. This is out of the range. Not need to get out. There's someone hiding, like, sneakily, like, right at the border of the circle.
Yep, and get this.
Well,
And it keeps giving me old info things that I've already seen, which is also annoying.
Hey.
Yeah, I hope it's not a case where I actually have to talk to somebody versus just finding the yellow info things. I mean, I guess I can just try that.
Hey.
No, I just want to talk about probes. That's not what I'm interested in. Well, if he wants to give me a quest to get more battle boost probes, that would be nice.
Yes, well...
Yeah, I honestly don't know where this is. I'll just look it up off stream and finish it, because I'm tired of running around doing nothing. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching and chatting. Next stream will be tomorrow for my affiliate anniversary, where I got something fun planned, and I'm excited. So I will see you all tomorrow. Alright.